Our next speaker is probably the most notorious opponent of the Gateway Project that this region has seen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Derek Corrigan, the Mayor of Burnaby.
I want to thank you for inviting me here to speak to you today. I want to particularly thank Donna and all of the volunteers and organizers who've made this event possible. You know, we couldn't do these things if there weren't people who committed their time in order to make sure that an event like this occurred. And we really do need to thank them in no uncertain terms for the kind of extra work that they do to make this kind of event possible for all of us. They've done a great job in drawing attention to probably what is the most backward transportation decision in the history of development in the Lower Mainland. I won't dignify Gateway by calling it a plan, but it certainly is a calculated effort to further the main goals of the BC Liberal Party. Give business what it wants, regardless of the consequences, and deceive people into believing that there are simple solutions to complex problems. Gateway is not the result of expert advice. It is not the result of public consultation, and it's not the result of consultation with local government. There is no report from any government recommending the twinning of the Port Mann Bridge and the widening of Highway 1, because no government staff were ever asked to provide the analysis to justify such an expensive and momentous commitment of public funds. Gateway is simply the result of blatantly self-interested lobbying by business interests and the political machinations of a party that is bereft of any real commitment to future generations. Kevin Falcon and Gordon Campbell decided to court votes in the Fraser Valley by ruining the livability of New Westminster, Burnaby, and East Vancouver. By overturning the strategy to manage growth in our communities, and by ignoring the protests of local government, including a democratic vote in the GVRD to oppose Gateway. They know that this project will induce more sprawl and put even more pressure on our farmland and green space. They know that they are promoting single-occupant motor vehicles over public transit. They even know that, ironically, the pollution created by additional traffic will drift down the valley and pollute the very communities they have encouraged into their cars. I want to show you. I apologize for the trees I killed, but these are the reports that Burnaby has filed with the provincial government in order to analyze Gateway. Our opposition is based on fact and based on study, including information like this. I commend to you the Burnaby website. All of this information can be gained off of our website, and you can learn more about the Gateway project through the hard work of the tremendous staff that we have at our city. But let me just note something to you that our staff said when they said there is a direct conflict between the province's commitment to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 33% by 2020 and the Gateway program. Provincial analysis itself indicates that the Gateway program will single-handedly increase the region's traffic-related greenhouse gases by 2.6%, with enough emissions to fill 12,000 Goodyear blimps every year. Actual increases will be even greater, according to our research, because in the case of the Fraser Bridge, expected growth was double what the predictions were and what the real growth was. So in fact, we're predicting more like 5.2% in overall emissions in the Lower Mainland increased by the Gateway project. And that is in addition to business as usual and the increases that were already predicted over the next 20 years. It is a disaster. No one no one has built their way out of congestion. 150 miles away in Seattle, we've watched our neighbor try to solve their traffic problems with concrete and asphalt through the middle of their city. It didn't work because it can't work. To ruin a beautiful line from the field of dreams. If you build it, they will come. More roads mean more traffic, more cars purchased, more parking lots, and more people living farther away from their work. It also means less transit, less bike lanes, and less density. But the Liberal government knows this. They're not stupid, at least in that sense. They are simply choosing to ignore the reality and the consequences of their crass political decision. They are ignoring the advice of transportation experts and planners. When the World Peace Forum was here, when the World Urban Forum was here, over 100 planners from around the world signed a petition begging the provincial government not to go ahead with Gateway. They ignored 100 planners from around the world. But they're even ignoring the interests of their own children and their own grandchildren. It is truly shameful. For many years, Metro Vancouver has been recognized as one of the most livable cities on the planet. It's not just the beautiful environment that we've been blessed with, because there are many beautiful places in the world. It's because of the commitment we have made in creating a city that respects the natural assets and supports the sustainability of our communities. It's the balance between our economic growth, our social network, and our environment that makes us so highly regarded. Gateway is a quantum shift from those values for political gain. If we love this city, we need to stand up for this city. I urge everyone here to become informed, to become committed, and to take action against this insult to regional sustainability and this threat to our future. It was a movement like this that started out small, then built unstoppable momentum, and finally won out against a freeway proposal through the middle of Vancouver City. It is now considered to be the single most important decision in determining the future of Vancouver and leading to the international acclaim we now enjoy. The question is, do we care about our city as much as that generation did? Or will Metro Vancouver become just another big North American city? It's your choice, and I guess it's your responsibility. Take up the cause. Thank you.